Hi, I'm registered dietitian and chef Abbie Gellman, and today we're making black bean brownies. I have a bunch of ingredients here. We're gonna kind of work our way through them. So the first thing I have here is a full can of black beans that are drained and rinsed. So black beans are not normally in brownies, but they are in ours, and I promise you won't taste them. But they add dietary fiber, potassium, magnesium, and plant-based protein among all of these other essential vitamins and nutrients we want to have every day. So those go into our blender. Then I have 2 eggs, which adds more protein. I have oil. It's a neutral, flavorless oil like canola or vegetable. Those typically work best. And then I have vanilla extract also going in. We're going to put our top on, and then we are going to blend all of this up. All right, so if you look in here, we want to blend it until it's pretty uniform, so kind of like a pureed soup. You might still see some of the flecks of the actual black beans in there, but we want to try and get it as smooth as we possibly can, so that's kind of like a batter consistency. All right, so we're going to put it back on our thing. Now we're going to add some more ingredients. So I have granulated sugar here. We're using about half of what you would typically use in a brownie. So already there is sugar, but we're using less. And then we have unsweetened cocoa powder, baking powder for puff, some salt, and this is optional, but it does add a really nice flavor depth to it, is instant coffee. And then we're just gonna kind of puree it quickly again. All right, so now we're gonna take it out of here, and we have our chocolate chips. So I have a bowl, and we're gonna take our batter and put it right into this bowl. It should be pretty thick, as you can see when we pour it out. And I'm gonna use a spatula to make sure we get all of that deliciousness out of there. Okay. Now we're gonna add in chocolate chips. They can be milk chocolate chips, tiny chocolate chips, dark chocolate chips, whatever you like. You could even use butterscotch chips, white chocolate chips, anything you like will taste good. So again, just like the granulated sugar, we're using about half the amount of chocolate chips that you would in a regular brownie recipe. All right. Now we have a prepared muffin tin. So we have put in our muffin papers, and then we've sprayed them with oil as well. You could, instead of using the papers, you could also use a silicone and spray that and then skip the papers altogether. So I am using a 1/4 cup measuring cup here, and I'm going to use that to help scoop out, and a spoon to help it all come out. We're gonna fill up all of our 12 spots here in our muffin tin. And each muffin tin spot is going to be filled up about halfway, so that we can get 12 of these delicious brownies. And we don't want to leave anything in the bowl. So we're just gonna Okay, so the oven has been set to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and we are going to put these in there, and it's going to take anywhere from about 13 to 15 minutes, and then we will take them out of the oven and see how they look. Okay. These look delicious. So let's take a couple out of the tin. Okay, so you can check them by using a toothpick. If you stick it right down the middle, it should come out without everything grabbing onto it. So you can see that it didn't come out completely clean, but it is probably just melted chocolate on there. So you don't want all the batter still undercooked. So let's take a couple of these out, and then we can break one open. All right, let's see what one of these looks like. There you go. You can see it's nice and moist in the center there. And I promise you, if you give it to your daughter, your son, your family, don't tell them it's black beans. Make them eat it first, and they will not know that it is black beans. There you go.